Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's daily writing clinic. So we're looking at the academic task 1, paraphrasing vocabulary. So what we're looking at today is using synonyms in the paraphrase of task 1 questions. So just before we look at this week's activity, there are some things that I'd like to remind you of. Now, first, it's really important that you follow the course and follow the strategies on the course first. Then when you want extra practice, come to these daily writing clinics. You can choose the appropriate clinic for you, whether that's paraphrasing, vocab, task 2, grammar, whichever one is most appropriate to you. Also, next week, I will come back and make a global feedback video. So you'll have 1 week to comment on this section. Now, the link for that global feedback video will be posted just below this video here, but I will also post a link to the daily writing clinics in the Facebook group next Wednesday. Now, remember that there is no individual feedback. That, of course, is what the essay correction service is for. Now, there is sometimes an exception to that rule, depending on the activity the teacher is planning. So before I mention too much, let's look at this week's activity. All right, so here's the task. Now, I spent a bit of time this morning thinking about what we can do, and I came up with the best idea that I can get you to do something. So I've left this week's task on paraphrasing vocabulary very wide open, so you can paraphrase any single question that you want. Please try to make sure it is an official question from an official source. So like we've been doing recently with vocabulary, if you're following the vocab daily writing clinic, is compiling lists of very useful vocab for different themes: crime, education, health, and so on. So this week, what I thought I would do is something quite similar with the academic task 1. So I would like to ask you to do the work, and when I make the global feedback video, I will compile a list of good synonyms to use when paraphrasing and synonyms that don't work very well. Okay, so as I said, this is a chance for you to practice all of the strategies and all of the skills from the course. And then, as I said, there you can see the aim. Let's create a list of suitable synonyms for different types of task 1 questions. So you can see I put there different types of task 1 question because I've left this very open. I'm hoping that people will write a paraphrase for different types of questions, and then we can look at synonyms to be used in different types of question. And I put a reminder at the bottom there. If you're not sure about the synonym, use it. So this is your chance to practice. If you're not sure, if you're paraphrasing and you think, "Ooh, wait a minute, does that synonym work?" This is your chance to find out if it does. All right, so you have 1 week. Sounds a bit like an action movie there. You have 1 week until the end of the countdown. So you have 1 week to comment. Next Friday, I'll come back. I'll keep an eye on your comments. Let's get a very big is not important, but let's get a very good list of synonyms that we can use for task 1 essays. All right, so please comment. Please help out. Thanks very much.